How Stoics handle haters, 5 ancient strategies for modern critics. From the Emperor's Palace to your Instagram comments, one truth remains constant: dealing with critics, haters, and negative people has always been a fundamental human challenge. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn might completely change how you view criticism forever. Let's start with a story. Imagine being Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the known world, reading the morning's correspondence. Among the imperial matters and military reports, you find anonymous letters criticizing your every decision, questioning your leadership, even mocking your philosophical interests. How would you respond? The answer might surprise you. Now, let's explore 5 powerful Stoic strategies that can help you not just survive criticism, but thrive because of it. Strategy number 1, the opinion audit. The first Stoic principle for handling criticism comes from Epictetus, who said, "If someone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, don't make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, 'He does not know my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these.'" Think about that for a moment. When was the last time you were criticized on social media? How did you react? Did you immediately jump to defend yourself? The Stoics would suggest a different approach. They understood something profound: other people's opinions are just that, opinions. They're not facts. They're not your reality unless you choose to make them so. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this when he wrote in his Meditations, "We have the power to hold no opinion about a thing and to not be disturbed in our soul." This doesn't mean ignoring all criticism, far from it. Instead, it means conducting what I call an opinion audit. Here's how it works. Pause before reacting. Ask yourself, does this person's opinion align with my values? Consider, is this criticism coming from someone whose judgment I respect? Reflect, what part of this criticism might actually be useful? Strategy number 2, the reverse perspective. Here's where things get interesting. Seneca, one of Stoicism's greatest teachers, actually thanked his critics. Yes, you heard that right. He viewed criticism as free feedback for self-improvement. In today's cancel culture, imagine turning to your critics and genuinely thanking them for helping you identify your blind spots. Sounds crazy. Let me share a personal story. Last year, I received a comment calling my content superficial and lacking depth. My first reaction? Defensive anger. But then I remembered Seneca's teaching. I took a deep breath and asked myself, what if they're seeing something I'm missing? That criticism led to me spending 3 months diving deeper into Stoic texts, improving my research, and ultimately creating better content. That hater inadvertently became one of my best teachers. Quick pause for our community. Speaking of learning and growing together, if you're finding value in these insights, consider joining our Stoic directory community. Hit that subscribe button, and notification bell. Your support helps us create more content like this and build a space for meaningful philosophical discussion. Now, back to our strategies. Strategy number 3, the dichotomy of control. This is perhaps the most powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. Epictetus taught that some things are in our control, and others aren't. Sounds simple, right? But here's the game-changing part: other people's opinions of you are completely outside your control. Let's apply this to social media criticism. You can't control what people say about you. You can control how you respond. You can't control if someone tries to cancel you. You can control your actions and integrity. Consider this: when you're criticized online, you're often seeing someone else's projection of their own fears, insecurities, or misunderstandings. The Stoics would say that getting upset about this is like getting angry at a cloud for raining. Strategy number 4, the virtue focus. Here's where many people get stuck. They try to please everyone and end up pleasing no one, especially not themselves. The Stoics had a radical solution: focus solely on virtue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In today's context, this means don't engage in toxic back and forth arguments. Focus on your character development. Let your actions speak louder than words. Maintain your integrity, especially when under attack. This strategy is particularly relevant in our age of viral outrage and cancel culture. When everyone is shouting, the Stoics would advise you to focus on what truly matters: your character and actions. Strategy number 5, the growth perspective. Finally, we come to what I consider the most transformative Stoic approach to criticism. Instead of viewing criticism as an attack, see it as an opportunity for growth. Imagine criticism as a free personal development consultation. Sure, it might be delivered harshly, but hidden within might be valuable insights about your blind spots, areas for improvement, or perspectives you hadn't considered. The Stoics would argue that your harshest critics are often doing you a favor. They're showing you exactly where you need to strengthen your character and resolve. Final community message: before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to connect with you personally. If these Stoic principles resonate with you, if you're seeking wisdom to navigate our challenging modern world, join our growing community at Stoic Directory. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions aren't just numbers to us, they're connections with fellow seekers of wisdom. Together, we're building a space where ancient wisdom meets modern challenges. Conclusion: the Stoic path forward. Remember, the next time you face criticism, whether it's a harsh comment, a negative review, or an attempt to cancel you, you have a choice. You can react emotionally, or you can respond with Stoic wisdom. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? What would Marcus Aurelius do? The Stoics taught us that life's greatest challenges often contain our greatest opportunities for growth. Criticism, handled with wisdom, can become the fuel for your personal development. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your critics don't define you, your response to them does. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found value in these insights, remember to subscribe to Stoic Directory, hit that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you handle criticism? What Stoic principles resonate with you? Let's continue this conversation together. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and remember, your critics might just be your best teachers.